Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Chenelle, the owner of 3 Balls Handmade Soaps and More. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you some shipping items that I use. And I'm also going to pack and order today. So let's get started. Alright y'all, so I have everything out on my table that I am going to be working with for today. And as you can see, today's video is definitely a lot different than normal. All right, so we're gonna start over here. Now first I have this thermal printer. If you don't have a thermal printer, I highly recommend that you grab you one. You don't have to worry about ink. It's so convenient, and this one right here, this one in particular is Bluetooth. And I can have this, I will link this down below. I've had this for quite some time and it's been treating me very well. So again, I highly recommend that you grab your thermal printer. Now, can you print your shipping labels without a thermal printer? Yes, you don't necessarily have to have one. All right, so and these do print 4x6. So labels, 4x6 labels. All right, so next up, I also have this tape. Now y'all know, you ever received a box in the mail and they have, you know, it's wrapped with this, their tape, their logo tape on it. So that's pretty much all what this is. And I spoke a little bit about this tape in one of my older videos that I will link down below, my packaging ideas video. But I just like this. It's kind of like, you might as well say like promo, you know, as it's going through the mail system or whatever you want to call it. They can see the name, and I kind of wish I would have put my website on there, but so I thought that right there was just a pretty good idea to kind of get, you know, kind of get our name out there a little bit. So now, do you have to do this? No, you don't. I personally just wanted to do it, so therefore I ordered this, and I've had this for a while too. So you do get a lot. I think this right here was like 300 feet or something like that, this roll, but it was, yeah, a lot. All right, so next up, a shipping scale. I definitely would recommend that you grab you a shipping scale. That way you can keep track. Well, not necessarily keep track, but that way, you know, you can weigh your packages out and stuff like that whenever you get ready to ship them out. All right, so next up, now I don't know. Oh, and I don't know if they will have, I got this scale. I've had this scale for quite some time. Now, I'm not sure if I can find this exact same scale on Amazon, but if not, then I will. If I do find it, I will definitely link this scale. All right, so next, some packing tape. Of course, you know you need the packing tape, and I try to use this whenever I have some of my boxes. I can just use this, and then some of them I will need this packing tape right here. So now next up is, y'all seen these before if you watched my packaging ideas video. You've seen these two right here before. This right here is just the 4x6 paper, and then this is just the shrink wrap bags. Now I think I'm fixing to go back to using my using my paper bags. I kind of like these, and these are grease proof. To me, they're just so convenient, and then it's not like, it's a lot easier to get into as opposed to once you shrink wrap this, which I still need to shrink wrap this, but once you shrink wrap this, you know, it's kind of, that shrink wrap can be a little hard to get into sometimes. So I think I might go back to using these here. Y'all let me know what you think. Should I go to using the paper here or stick with the shrink wrap? So let me know that down below. Now moving along, I also like to include one of these thank you cards. And this is also like, I showed these before too, but this is just a thank you card. And on the other side, it's like a care instructions card. Now this right here is just something that I like to include in the box. And y'all, yes, it does say Happy 23 on there, because I still have quite a few of these left over from when I had these made for my event. So we're just going to use these right on up. I mean, I got them, so I may as well use them, pass them out. But anyway, so yeah, I just like to, like I said, add this in the in their bag, and then of course they have the little QR code as well as our website on there. So, and then of course you need your label. So this right here is my label, and I have it flipped down because of course it has someone's information on it. But this is our label, and this was printed using this right here, my thermal printer. Again, you don't need to replace any ink whatsoever with this type of printer, and it is Bluetooth. I don't know if I mentioned that. The printer is Bluetooth. So, all right, but we got our label here. And then I like to include a personal thank you card. I like to get the blank ones. If I can find the ones that are blank on the outside as well, I will. But when I went to my local Dollar General, they didn't have like just the all blank ones. So I had to get these. And so I grabbed these. And I just like to write a personal note to all of our customers. I like to address them by name. And then, you know, just write a personal note. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that just adds like a nice little personal touch to the box or whatever. So yeah, I like to put, like I said, the name, put the customer's name, and then just write them a personal message in there and include this in their box as well. Now this right here is the packing slip, and of course I have it flipped over because someone's information is on it. But this is our packing slip, and I'll fold this up and put this down in the box as well. And this right here will pretty much show like the billing. It'll have their name, shipped to, bill to. It'll have like in this section what they got, as well as like our contact info right down here. And then I like to personally just put thank you, you know, just handwrite thank you on there. I mean, you don't have to, but I like to do it. Their order number will be up here on this, you know, on this side, and then your store number will be on there. So those of you that have Shopify, you kind of know what the packing slip will look like. But all right, so moving along, we have our tissue paper. Now you can use tissue paper, you can use the little shredded paper, whichever one is, you know, most convenient for you price wise, and whichever one you can definitely get your hands on, you know, a lot easier to get your hands on. I personally like to use the tissue paper. Now I didn't always start out using tissue paper. I did used to use the shredded paper. And you can definitely grab shredded paper. If you need some shredded paper real quick, real fast, Walmart has some for like $1. Dollar General has some, or I mean Dollar Tree. I think Dollar General do, but so yeah, so that's, you can definitely grab that. Now this, and that was just the tissue paper and the shredded paper you can grab from either one of those stores. Now with this, I like to just take it and fold it, but y'all will see that in a second. But I'll take it and fold it up and put it in the box, and then lay our products and stuff in the box, which I'll show you all of that here in just a minute. Now onto the boxes. So I'm out of my other box. So now I did have to run to Walmart. So this box right here came from my local Walmart. So y'all, if y'all in a crunch and you need some boxes and you don't have your boxes just yet, or you run out and forgot to order some, because we've all been there, you can always run to your local Walmart. They're pretty reasonable at Walmart. I mainly get my boxes off of Amazon. Let me show you this one box that I have. So like a smaller box like this, and you can get like 24 of these little boxes. You can get like 24 of these little boxes for about $25 or somewhere in there. Now, if I'm using a box like this, all I would need is just this tape right here. But now if I'm using this type of box, then I like to use this tape right here and this tape here. So you'll see me do that today. But again, whenever I use these smaller boxes, I don't need to use this tape right here. But, and then of course, Amazon have all different size boxes. That's where I like to get my boxes from. As of right now, we're not shipping 50, 60, 70 orders a day, a week, a month, you know. So I can kind of get away with ordering my boxes off of Amazon. Now, of course, eventually, one day, you know, once we start to grow, then I would determine, okay, if I need to buy these in bulk somewhere, buy these boxes in bulk somewhere else. But for right now, Amazon is what's working for me. So now that I got that out of the way, let me go ahead and clean this off, and then we'll go ahead and get started packing our order. All right, y'all, so first I started by taping the bottom part of this box. Now, please keep in mind that the things that I mentioned earlier in the video are just some things that I use, and you can definitely be creative. Don't be afraid to add stickers in there and whatever else you want to add in your box. Put your own little personal touch on there, or whatever the case may be. But so I just want to throw that out there. There's no right or wrong way to package. I mean, of course, you don't want it like messy, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, so here I am. I just folded up my tissue paper, and again, you don't have to use tissue paper. You can always use the shredded paper or whatever else, the little foam stuff that goes in the boxes, you know, any bubble wrap, whatever you choose to use. Now, here I am, just adding the product to my box. Now, for this order, y'all, this order is for a family member. So, and he personally, he don't really care for the shrink wrap. However, I just went ahead and sent two with the shrink wrap. He's probably gonna get me for that, but I did send two with shrink wrap, and then I also have the rest that I did not shrink wrap, like four that I did not shrink wrap. All right, so once I had all of my products in my box, I kind of measured out my little top tissue paper. Now, sometimes the reason why I just added another top piece of that tissue paper was because I didn't completely fill the box all the way, and to keep it from kind of like bouncing all over the place, this right here is where a bubble wrap would come into place, or like I said, the little foam stuff, you know, if your box is just a little bit too big. But anyway, I made it work, and then after that, I put these little stickers on there that I forgot to show you guys. I did get these little stickers from Amazon, but I think I might make my own stickers. Once I put those on there, I was like, I might make my own stickers, so I think I'm going to do that. Now here I am just taping up this box, and I just put one piece of tape on the top. Now here I am going in with my logo tape, just measuring it out to see where I need to cut. And once I cut that, y'all, you do have to wet that, and sometimes I need help, you know, putting that on boxes, and sometimes I can do it by myself. Right here, surprisingly, I was able to do it by myself. So you just press it down while it's still wet. You just want to press it down, like don't drench it or anything like that. Just wet it just a little bit, enough for it to get kind of like tacky a little bit, and then, you know, you just put it on the box and it'll stick. Then once I had that put on, I kind of just like ran my hands all around it to kind of make sure that it was like stuck to the box, and just checking at the bottom to make sure as well. And then yeah, so once that was done, I then took my label, my shipping label, and placed that right on top, and y'all, we are done. Y'all, let me know what you think down below. If you enjoyed this video, if you found this video to be helpful, please let me know. Please leave us a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to our channel. And to all of our wonderful supporters out there, we love and thank you guys so much. And until next time, I will see you guys later.